I'm Mara.
And I'm Bridget, and we're third-year Med Lab students here at UIT. We put together a presentation that we'd like to share with you on the linear view of communication as described in Chapter 1 of the text Looking Out, Looking In. Let's start by introducing you to the model.
The linear view of communication demonstrates the one-way flow of communication from the sender to the receiver. The linear communication model starts with the sender. This is the person who has a desire to communicate thoughts or feelings to another person, and hence initiates a conversation. The sender must then encode a message by choosing words and symbols they wish to communicate. The receiver is the person to whom the sender wishes to communicate a message. This message can be received as intended, or conversely, they can misinterpret it. By decoding a message, the receiver interprets the message and figures out what the sender was trying to communicate. This message can either be interpreted as intended or misinterpreted. A channel is the mode in which a sender and receiver communicate. Examples of channels may include person-to-person, email, or even text messaging. Noises are the distractions that interfere with communication and disrupt the message from the sender to the receiver. The different types of noise can be categorized as physical, physiological, and psychological. A physical example can be loud machinery, a physiological example can be someone who has lost their voice, and a psychological example can be someone who is embarrassed and is distracted from the conversation. Let's observe a brief dramatization outlining the linear view of communication in a healthcare setting. Keep in mind the different steps and decide for yourself if the message was communicated effectively or not. Let's review those steps once again. The sender, who encodes a message to the receiver, then the receiver decodes the message. And remember, the channels can vary and can be any mode of communication, like a telephone or email. However, noises can interfere with this communication.
Hi, Mara. Have your CSF results printed off for you.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Ooh, these are really high.
Hello, Dr. Dorian.
Hi, Dr. Dorian. This is Laura from the Lakers Shop Hospital. I have critical CSF results on your patient John Smith, ID number 1234, and results are consistent with meningitis.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I said, this is Mara from Lakers Health Hospital. I have a critical CSF result in your patient John Smith, ID number 1234, and results are consistent with meningitis.
I'm very sorry, your lab is loud and you're speaking very fast. Could you please speak up and go a little slower?
I don't have time for this. I have plenty of other patients. Go check your patient results.
You have a nice day too.
In the video example just shown, the sender is Mara, the laboratory technologist. She encoded a message about patient results that she tried to relay to the doctor. The receiver, Dr. Dorian, tried to decode or interpret what Mara was trying to tell him about the patient. The message was unfortunately misinterpreted, if at all, by Dr. Dorian. This was due to two different types of noise. First, Mara was talking too fast, which is an example of physiological noise. And second, the machines were too loud to hear over, which is an example of external or physical noise. The channel used in this video was a telephone.
Well, that concludes our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it and learned some of the basics of the linear view of communication. We know we did. Bye!